Hello. Today I wanted to talk about Warcraft, in particular World of Warcraft. So this is like the 2004 classic edition, the vanilla. Yes, the vanilla. We all like vanilla, at least those of us that actually have some taste. In Warcraft, I mean, I don't mean anything other than that. But I wanted to cover the subliminal messaging, the hidden programming, and Blizzard can kind of get away with it because they already have the Diablo game, so they're just paying homage to one of their other games, which is a devil. Anyway, let's get right into it. So, I'm going to make a new character here, and let's do Night Elf. A druid, has to be a druid because we need this leafy background. Okay, and I'm getting his hair done so we can see his back, and I'm going to call him Some Mask. Okay, here we go. Entering in. And we've seen this opening scene 1,000 times. So, or at least, the ones that have played Warcraft. If you're new, good for you. I'm thankful you haven't wasted your life like the rest of us. Um, so, there is a leafy pattern, and kind of in the pixelization, in the mirrored image here, you can kind of see a demon face. You can see the two eyes, the nose. You can see the horns off to the side. Yeah, two eyes. Right, there's the chin. Here's the horns. Boom, boom. And now I'm going to take a picture of it. And so I just did a quick little sketch over it so you can see it a little bit easier. It's hard for those that are spiritually blind, but we were all that way to begin with. I know I was. And waking up kind of sucks in a way. I mean, it's like it's beautiful, but it hurts too. You know what I mean? Because you understand how wretched the world is and how it's full of foul spirits as well. Anyway, moving on to the next. So, now there's another one hidden in a mini map, and I'm going to travel there. I'm going to take a train into Ironforge. Hopefully, I can speed this up for you guys. And thankfully, I'm playing the turtle version, so I have a flight path to the airfields of Ironforge. It's where we are looking for this hidden image. So you can see it off here to the side. I'm trying to point it out as we're flying there. And I will just run over and I will take a picture. I'll do the same thing with a little bit of SketchUp. I think there are more horns is the only problem, because it looks like there's several horns on the top that I didn't capture correctly. And let's talk about the other games that Blizzard did. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go over the Diablo ones. So, Diablo 1, of course. This is Diablo Heroes of the Storm edition, I believe. Probably as well as Diablo 2. Is what it looks like. Diablo 3, of course. And it's kind of interesting because the entity starts taking on a female form. Ooh! As well as Diablo 4. How many Diablos do you need? And this one, of course, is about Lilith, so, that feminine nature, look out for that. Ooh! Why can't there be a Christ game? Wouldn't that be great? Like maybe you do like Bible quotes or something. I know that there's a few out there very badly funded, and not the funnest to play. I don't mean anything negative by that. It's just perhaps it's just the nature of our world. I actually just watched a video on World of Warcraft being tied to the Epstein files. I will link that down below because I feel like that's important. It's not just the imagery. There's also, deep state, so-called elite stuff going on behind the scenes. The more you know. Clip that in. The more you know. I must confess, Dungeons and Dragons is the best if you're putting demons to rest, breaking down the castle door, saving the princess and looting the chest, being more than just a guest, even taking on the side quest. No need to be stressed, no time to be depressed, got no bulletproof vest even though I'm from the west. Just a pest, taking on this brutal test, manifest flying out the bird's nest. Blessed is the soul that still has salt and zest.